So, in honor of Spanking New Ladies Week, we thought we'd take a moment to get you better acquainted with a special young lady who we're expecting to see big things from. She stopped by TRL a few weeks ago, but we here at MTV News thought we would provide a more in-depth look at a superstar in the making. TRL, give it up for Leona Lewis.
I did a show which is much like the American Idol show. It's called The X Factor. It's also got Simon Cowell in it as well. I think it took a lot of guts and a lot of courage to get up there.
For me, the single best performance I've ever witnessed.
Like Kelly, Fantasia, and Carrie before her, Leona Lewis was quickly courted by the man behind R&B heavy hitters Alicia Keys and Whitney Houston.
I won the show, and fortunately for me, Clive Davis wanted to get involved.
Simon and I worked together because her range, her feel for music, it's clear she has a passion for music.
And before long, Leona was blowing up the charts in the UK.
It's a little record breaker, aren't you? When you released your album Spirit last year, and it became the fastest selling debut album ever in both the UK and in Ireland.
They gave me a Guinness Book of Records like certificate and stuff like that, and it's a great achievement to get something like that.
Now Leona's bringing her act stateside, with a few MTV regulars helping her out along the way.
I'd never heard of X Factor. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that it was something to do with Simon Cowell. And I heard her sing a Whitney Houston song.
One Republic's Ryan Tedder was so impressed he co-wrote and produced Leona's breakout single.
I had come up with this track with the organ and the music and the strings and everything, and long story short, I got it to Simon and Clive. It was one of the first songs that they both agreed on because they both have different musical opinions.
As it turns out, Tedder's co-writer was none other than TRL fave Jesse McCartney.
We originally wrote the song for my record, and then I guess Clive Davis heard it, called up and said, you know, we really want to use it for her album.
Of course, a few people in America have already begun to take notice, including a certain ubiquitous blogger with a penchant for championing up-and-coming music acts.
Now that I had, well, a lot of support from Perez Hilton. He came to the studio and he was like, you know, I've seen you on the X Factor and I wanted to meet you.
Leona's album Spirit has already sold 1.6 million albums worldwide, and it hasn't even hit stores here in America yet.